Welcome back, everybody, to another segment of Doing the Dishes. Today we're going to look at how to make Torta Tre Monti from San Marino, a small republic located inside of Italy. I broke the ingredients up into 3 separate lists. The first one was for the wafers. This one is going to be for the chocolate hazelnut sauce. And the one following it will be for the whipped cream. And for those of you that do not know yet, Doing the Dishes is my segment on YouTube where I challenge myself to make a dish from every single country in the world. Make sure you watch till the end, we got something special planned for you. Alrighty, first things first, let's add the sugar and softened butter into a bowl. And we'll mix that up till we get a nice pasty consistency. It'll only take about a minute or two altogether on high speed. Then we'll combine the rest of the ingredients, a little bit of salt, the vanilla, the egg, and the flour. And go ahead and get that mixed in as well. Should make a nice pasty consistency. And we're going to scoop that onto some parchment. That reminds me, get some parchment if you don't already have it. And go ahead and scoop that to where they're a couple inches apart, so that way they don't run into each other as they're cooking. The same as you would do if you were baking some cookies. Go ahead and set your oven to 350 degrees. And I let them go for about 15 minutes. Once they were out, went ahead and transferred them onto a small wire rack so that the bottoms could cool completely. Alright, moving along to the next step. Go ahead and throw your nuts into a blender, the hazelnuts, hopefully. And you're going to want to pulse them for a while. You can use a food processor as well. And eventually you're going to get this creamy liquid. And once you do, go ahead and add your powders, add your semi-sweet morsels, add your vegetable oil, and add your salt, and just keep blending it until you get a nice creamy consistency, adding oil as often as you need it. Now it's time to whip this heavy cream into shape. Go ahead and start yourself off with about a cup, give or take, a teaspoon of sugar, some vanilla extract, and beat the crap out of it on high until you start getting those nice fluffy peaks. And it typically takes about 5 to 6 minutes for the final results. So while I'm working on this, go ahead and smack that like button and smack that subscribe button if you haven't already. I certainly would appreciate it. And just to make sure that it's thick enough, go ahead and tip it upside down over your head. And if nothing pours all over you, then you're good to go. Sugars, assemble! Go ahead and add some chocolate layers in between our wafers here. And then you roll it around to get the edges chocolatey. Dollop of whipped cream right on top, and a cherry, of course. And voila, a traditional Torta Tre Monti. But what if, now hear me out, what if we were able to turn this delightful, rich dessert into a goop-covered monster? Well, as it turns out, I might actually need a little bit of help to do that. But no worries. I got a buddy over at Ethos Arts, and I think he is the perfect person to help me do it. Let me go ahead and add this crown on here. Some cherries on top, of course. And I will catch you on the next one. Salute!